Hey everybody, this is Melody Fletcher with Deliberate Receiving, and this is another Q&A video where I answer your questions about the law of attraction. And today's question comes to us from Ponchi. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ponchi writes, I've been using LOA for a lot of things, and I've got almost everything I asked for. Yay, Ponchi! But the problem arises when I want to manifest a lover. I made a list with his qualities. Appearance, profession, like he should be 5 feet 9 inches tall, a professional athlete, fair, loving, caring, friendly, and loves to spend time with me. I've met a lot of guys who had some of the qualities on the list, but one guy in particular is crazy in love with me, is loving, caring, friendly, and loves to spend time with me. He treats me like a princess. But he's a bit too short, not that fair and well-built, and not in the profession that I wanted. At times, I think I should wait for the perfect guy. And sometimes I feel, what if the perfect guy doesn't show up? Is it better to take the guy that's here right now? Should I grab what's here right now or wait for what I really want? Well, thank you, Ponchi, for this excellent question. When I first read it, I knew right away I wanted to do a video about it because I think this is something that a lot of people struggle with. First of all, let me say, the universe will never, ever, ever make you settle for second best. It's never going to make you settle for something that you don't really want. But let me qualify that statement. The universe knows exactly what you want. Every single time that you've looked at a man in the past or you've had a relationship and you saw something that you liked or you saw something you didn't like, that got stored away. So you can consider it like a giant database that contains every single preference you've ever had about a guy. But here's the thing. This database contains the truth. It doesn't contain any of your fears, any of your limiting beliefs, or any of your protective mechanisms. It knows what you truly want. Now, I'm not dissing your list. I think your list is fabulous. Everybody has a right to make their own list. We all have them. But the thing is that we have our deal breakers. For example, like maybe he wants kids and you don't, or the other way around. But then we also usually have a lot of qualities that are on this list that are there because at some point in our life, we decided that this quality is something that we're attracted to. And the reason that we decided that is because somebody that we were attracted to had those qualities. I'll give you an example. When I was a teenager, I was madly in love with this guy who had black hair and blue eyes. He was gorgeous. Well, for a long time, I thought that my type was guys with black hair and blue eyes. I didn't even think I was interested in blonde guys. Nope, not attractive to me. Well, at some point, I realized that the black hair and blue eyes didn't really feature all that much into whether or not I was attracted to somebody. And the first time that really sunk in is when I met a guy with black hair and blue eyes that I really wasn't attracted to at all. So those qualities had very little to do with my being attracted to the person. The reason that we are attracted to someone, that feeling of chemistry that we have, that feeling of attraction, comes from them and us being a vibrational match to each other. The actual details don't really have that much to do with it. So a lot of times these things, these items on our list, they are there because we decided at some point, we made an association at some point with someone who we were attracted to. And those qualities in and of themselves don't have very much to do with us being attracted to them. Now, what I think is possible in this case, there are two possibilities. The first one is that you're not really attracted to this guy. And maybe he, ticks all the boxes or ticks a lot of the boxes on paper, but there's just no chemistry. And we have all been there. If that is the case, let him go. It's not fair for you to keep him as your plan B. The second possibility is that you are attracted to him. In fact, you're quite attracted to him. This may be somebody that you could see yourself really falling in love with, somebody that you could have a real connection with, and that scares the crap out of you. And in that case, you may be coming up with all kinds of really specific reasons to not allow yourself to get too close to this man. Things like he must be 5'9", he must be a professional athlete. Those kinds of details, particularly when you get that specific, usually are a sign of major resistance. you are blocking yourself from something. Now, I'm not saying that is the case, because in a video I'm not able to really ask you any questions, so I have to sort of lay out all the possibilities. But I have a very strong feeling that that's what's happening here. This man is in your life for a reason. He is a mirror of a vibration that is within you. He's mirroring some aspect or some belief of yours back to you. Now, he may be there to help you further define what it is that you want in a relationship and in a man. Or he may be there because he's really, really close to who you really want, and he can help you to overcome some of those blockages and fears. No matter what the case is, your action plan is the same. What you want to do is focus on the qualities you like in him instead of the qualities that you don't. Right now you're sort of thinking, yes, he treats me like a princess and all this wonderful stuff and he's great, but here's what I don't like, here's what I don't like, here's what I don't like. Instead, shift your focus to, wow, I like this about him, I like that about him, I like this about him. What you're doing is you are shifting your vibration and you're lining up with what you really want. And when you do that, you allow the universe to deliver to you the perfect man. And it may be that this guy is exactly who you've been waiting for. But until you shift your focus to what you want from what you don't want, you won't be able to see it. If he's not the guy, then the perfect guy is just around the corner, because this guy sounds awfully, awfully close. Either way, focus on what you really want. Focus on the qualities you like about him, on what you can appreciate about him, and then let the universe take care of the rest. I really hope this video was helpful to you. If you have a law of attraction question that you'd like me to answer, just contact me through my site. The link is in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and I will do my best to answer it ASAP in a video or as a blog post. Until next time, huge, happy, shiny puppy hugs to everybody, and thank you for watching.